Hi there, this is Kingsley. So this is the Asus Tuff F15 gaming laptop. Straight out of the box, this is a budget gaming laptop. It's not your average $5,000, $6,000 or a $12,000 gaming laptop. So this laptop is basically for those of you that want a good gaming laptop, but you don't want to spend that big box up there. Now, straight out of the box, this laptop is a very thick laptop, like it's a very big laptop, and you can quite understand that it's big like this because it's a gaming laptop. To show you how big or how thick this laptop is, if I put my MacBook Pro M1 beside it, it's not even up to half of the system. So I'll have to stack 2.5 MacBook Pros before it will be able to give me the thickness of this laptop. And for the price or what this laptop goes for, I love how the design is. I love the finishing both on the back, in front, the middle, and everywhere. So on the right side of this laptop, you have two USB-A ports, and then you have another USB-A port on the left side. And then you also have a fully functional HDMI port. You have an RJ45 port. You also have the place where you plug the charger. Then you get one Thunderbolt USB-C port, and then you get a headphone jack. One thing I love about this laptop is the fact that once you open it up, the hand rest is very, very comfortable. The space they give for your hand to rest while you're gaming is very, very convenient if you are somebody that uses the inbuilt mouse on the computer to actually play your games, like if you don't use an external mouse. Now, I love the keyboard that comes on this computer because number one, it's a full keyboard, and then it's RGB lit. It has these RGBs that keep changing colors and all of that. Now, it's not the best I've seen on a budget gaming laptop, but honestly, there is no complaint here. The mouse pad is quite large, and then it has two functional right and left click buttons for you to be precise when you're playing your games. Going back to the keyboard is very responsive. Like the keys, and they are not clicky, they are soft, but I just love the fact that they are spacious enough. I don't actually miss pressing another letter when I'm supposed to be pressing something else when gaming, because most times when we're gaming, we don't really look at the keyboard to know what we are pressing. We just know where the keys are and we go ahead and press them. Then another good part of this laptop has to be the display. Now the display has a 144 Hz refresh rate. Now this is not the best display I've seen on a gaming laptop, but it's a full HD display. It's 15.6 inches. And the colors are well manageable, or the colors are okay for a gamer. But if you're somebody that is going to be editing videos with this laptop, or if you're buying it not for games but for video editing, you might have to probably get like an external monitor or something. Because when I put the display of this laptop side by side with my MacBook Pro M1, I noticed that the display is not as accurate as the MacBook, right? So you will have to invest in an external monitor for you to use this display successfully. But outside of that, this is a sweet display. You know, playing games on it, it's very vibrant, and it has anti-glare coating. So you don't really have issues with light hitting the screen and you'll be struggling to look at it from every angle. The display is just okay for what the laptop costs. And then talking about the battery on this machine, the battery is okay. Normally, from the spec sheet, this battery is supposed to be lasting for 8 hours or thereabout. But in real life performance or in real life usage, highest I've gotten out of this battery is like 2 hours and 40 something minutes. It doesn't last up to 8 hours, as they say. And I can really understand that because, first of all, this machine looks like a monster. So it has a lot of things it's actually powering. The battery is powering these RGB lights on the keyboard. There are the fans there that are so loud when you're gaming. And then there is this 144 Hz refresh rate monitor and all of that. And this battery cannot carry all these things and last for 8 hours. So I don't know where they got the figures that the battery will last for 8 hours. And then again, the laptop comes with a 150 watts charging brick inside the box. So the charger is able to charge this laptop from 0 to 100 in about an hour 30 or an hour 40 minutes, depending. Then for the speakers of the laptop, honestly, the speakers are not so good. So if you want to game with this, of course, you know, as a gamer, you're definitely going to be using headphones. But if you're relying on the inbuilt speaker in this thing, they are not so good. Even my MacBook Pro M1 that is not as large as this or doesn't have so much space inside as this sounds far, far better than this laptop. So let's talk about the biggest elephant in the room, which most of you must be wondering. How good is the performance of the Asus Tuff F15 gaming laptop? Now, for starters, in terms of the RAM, you can get 8 gigs of RAM model, or you can get another model that has up to 16 gigs of RAM. Now, in terms of the graphics, you're going to get the GTX 1650 Ti, 4GB DDR6 dedicated graphics card, or you're going to get the GTX 1660 Ti, 6GB DDR6 dedicated graphics. Now, of course, the configuration you get will depend on the budget that you have. But how good is the gameplay of this laptop? Honestly, I've had little or no complaints at all when it comes to the actual reason why somebody will buy a laptop like this, which is gaming. Almost every title you throw at this laptop, it handles it like a champion. There is one thing though. This laptop gets really noisy when you are gaming. Like the fans on this thing blow really loud. So you are going to need some very good headphones if you want to be gaming with this laptop exclusively. Now, even though the fans of this laptop gets really loud when you're gaming, it ensures one thing: this laptop doesn't overheat and it doesn't throttle, because the fans actually keep it very cool. Now, I have seen a teardown of this laptop. There are a lot of copper heat pipe that goes across the processors and across the VGA, which actually keeps this laptop very cool while you're gaming. Now, currently, you can get this laptop somewhere between $800 to $1,700, depending on the configuration you decide to buy, right? Now, is it worth your money? I would say absolutely, because the main reason why you're buying this laptop has to be for gaming, right? So if it handles every game that you throw at it conveniently, why not? I really think it's a good buy. You should go for it if you are looking for a budget laptop option. So let me know what you think. I'm going to leave links in the description for those of you who might want to check out how much you can get different models of it, all right? Until the next time, my name is Kingsley. I'll catch you again.